How are you doing?
I'm doing right. Just another day.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, also I need to be back by like noon-ish,
Okay,
which shouldn't be like that
that's fine.
bad.
That should be all those notifications. And then we have.
Oh yeah, this had like a weird screen thing you had to do.
Yeah. There we go. So I forgot that the Switch just goes to sleep if you don't turn it off. So this has just been, asleep for 2 weeks.
Nice.
Hmm.
Well, that's fine.
I was talking a bit earlier how there probably won't be, but there is a non-zero chance that like some weirdness might happen from that. Because Hyrule Warriors gets weird if you like leave it open for a long time. And this game had like dev assets visible on release, so I wouldn't put it past the game to be like off.
Are these supposed to be see-through?
Um, the ones that you don't have yet are that, which is a little weird because if you go into a level that you've already done, the actual like shine sprite that you get for the level is clear
Colored
like
in.
that.
Well, if you see it when you look at it rotate, if you look at the left side, you can see through it. Of course, as I mention it, it stops.
Mhm.
I know some of the light rays make it look like it's coming through, but it's just coming through the center, I guess, as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like making a half circle go across with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can see the inside of the model or something.
I think I can kind of see what you're talking about. I believe that's more of a visual trick because of like how the lighting and such is done.
Maybe.
Because they have the like weird metallic thing that the GameCube was able to do that makes it a little weird looking for some angles.
Mm-hmm.
I will never claim to be good at Mario games.
And now we need to remember how to do the things.
What's this?
So that's a feature that you kind of haven't run into yet. There are separate nozzles you can get, which you need to like unlock first. But that's the like normal one that we have.
Oh.
I think it does refill all of your water when you do that,
Interesting.
and then that would be a different one. But we have to do certain stuff first before that one appears.
Is only a hologram. Oh, hi. Okay. Apparently I'm not good at the game anymore.
Spin jump has to be a lot like closer to the rotation.
I wasn't having any trouble with it last week.
It also has a little bit of like weird behavior in how it's programmed because you need to do like a full circle to activate a
Huh?
yeah, there are like wind demons also.
Okay.
That's quite the statement. Oh yeah, by the way, there's just wind demons around. Don't worry about it.
You know, standard Mario things.
I mean, but it might be a standard Mario thing, but this is supposed to be a resort island.
Also, the only Mario that is standard that I know of is like 64.
Hmm.
This was not a thing in it.
I think they are technically boos of some sort, but I don't know for sure.
Hmm.
Is it worth getting the blue coins while you're doing this to get closer to the 100 coin star?
Those don't really count for that.
Mm.
I mean, you can use them to get shine sprites like separately,
Mm,
but that's more of a completion thing.
gotcha.
But
How did that hurt me?
there's fall damage also.
Well, yeah, but I softened it and I've taken bigger falls without trying to soften it.
So the fall damage is a little weird. Like there are some things you can do to negate it, and some things that you would think do that don't.
This should negate it though, because I've negated it that way multiple times.
mm,
At case in point.
that was kind of an odd thing that happened there because you grabbed the ledge
I
that
slipped
was
off
there.
and grabbed the ledge. That was me hitting the ground and walking, and then ledge grab.
But it does feed do the water. But yeah, fall damage is weird, and also has like a much lower
Threshold.
starting point. Mhm. Like that probably would have hurt you if you
Yeah.
didn't do that. But like I was saying with spin jumps though, you need to do like a full rotation before it actually triggers the
Mm-hmm.
flag for it. But because of how it is programmed, you don't always have to do like an actual full 360.
Is it just flagged on the model making the 360?
Kind of. So there's a weird like directional thing in this game where it's divided into like 4 quadrants. And what it's really checking is that you have gone through all 4 of them before you jump.
Hmm.
So if you start at like the very edge of one and make it to the very other edge of like the last one,
Last one.
you can jump without like technically doing a full 360.
Interesting. Yep, come on. Come on. Come on. That wasn't that bad.
Hmm.
Good, easy baby level. Warm up. I realize I'm very bad at these games.
Now for the platforming.
Right. I mean, I
Oh, so
played
this
through
one's
all of
weird.
Galaxy, so like,
I would consider Galaxy a very odd platforming game.
yeah.
So if I'm remembering right, it is this level that you can get the red nozzle.
Hmm.
Because the other weird thing about it is you have like separate unlocks for them in the actual like Delfino Plaza area,
Mm-hmm.
but you also need to kind of unlock them in the individual levels as well.
Strange.
The way it works for that is you just need to find wherever they are, because they each have a like solid hover thing or a nozzle box,
Uh-huh.
but they're often in a like weird spot or somewhere that's not really accessible unless you do the right mission.
Hmm.
But once you've done that, it like retroactively unlocks. So if you go back to like the previous level, for example, it will be filled in right
Oh,
there.
Hmm.
That's where that one is.
Huh? What the heck?
Yeah, the trees don't like Mario too much.
Rocket nozzle.
And this one is probably the most useful outside of like the regular hover. It does have
Charge time, I assume.
that and also a bit of weird interaction with like being in water, because as I'm sure you saw, it hit the top and did the little like thing, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
You have to like actually jump out of the water for it to activate.
Interesting.
But outside of that, it functions the way you would expect.
Mm. There's another one.
Mm-hmm.
At least it doesn't make me take fall damage.
Mm.
That would be rather unfortunate design if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe as long as you hit like a relatively similar elevation to like where you started, you should be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it just kind of, those are like little pig things that you inflate with water and then
Kill them.
explode. And they appear in like 2 levels total in this entire game.
Oh, they can't attach to the rocket.
Hmm.
Des, how's your Monster Hunter streams been going?
Not a whole lot of viewership, but I've been enjoying it.
Yeah.
I
What did
noticed
you start with?
I started with Freedom, which was a mistake.
Not Freedom Unite?
I wanted to see how the first one was. And then I discovered it doesn't have a targeting cam.
No,
Oh.
it does not.
Neither does Freedom Unite.
It also does not, no. It also didn't have a second stick originally.
No, so there's no way to control the camera.
Yeah.
Aside from
It's-
repositioning behind you.
that I think was one of the like origin points of the Monster
The
Hunter
claw.
claw.
It is.
I mean, I still have to do a claw grip in for you. Because the camera's the D-pad.
Hmm.
I could have put it to the stick, I guess, but like it just felt wrong. How? Okay, so it just does not incur fall damage.
Well, I wouldn't say that, because there are cases where it will do that, but usually you should be fine.
I can't tell if that did fall damage or not because I
It did.
landed in. I landed in splooge. There was not like fall damage thing. It looked like damage from
The
Gek.
paint substance doesn't hurt you unless you're like in it for a sustained period.
It starts hurting you if you belly flop in it.
Mm-hmm. That's because you're covering yourself in paint. I don't actually know how it like calculates the damage. I know that Mario has to be like covered with it like entirely before it starts doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just like generally standing around in it can eventually do that.
I dislike this nozzle.
Mhm. It's good for specific things, but not the best for like just general platforming.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the cover nozzle is still the best for that.
Oh, are we supposed to?
I assume you have to do it from the broken fence area.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm just trying not to get back on.
And I don't know if we saw this yet or not, but if you jump on one of those guys when you're low on water, they will spawn a refill for you.
Oh, are you talking about the
The little like ink squid guys.
Jellyfish guys.
Oh, we have not seen that yet.
They spawn a water bottle, it looks like.
Hmm. Which is also how you get refills in situations like the other PD
Fights.
Piranha fight, where I'm sure you noticed there was no like actual water source.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, dude. Oh, there he is.
Is that another EGAD thing over there? Or is it just...
The red one that was a hologram is now filled in, so we got the other one.
Hmm.
I'm gonna switch back to the hover.
Mm-hmm. Really only useful for verticality, which you don't need a whole lot in this game.
Mm-hmm. How even though? Also can't look up. Am I supposed to like kill him? Or something?
I believe you need to use the pigs again
It said they have no effect while he's moving.
while he's moving.
Yes. Oh. kill myself at this rate. It doesn't heal you.
No.
Now
That's
that
why
is weird.
those-
That I don't remember.
Is it because it was underwater, so it technically gave you the water health bar, which was full?
It could be. It might also be that those just don't do that. Because I don't know how often I've actually like picked up a blue coin while needing help. Because you have to like kind of deliberately go out of your way to get most of them.
What?
And he also gets a new attack.
You just,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused on this fight.
Hmm.
Do I do damage to him with these, or are these to knock him down so I can do damage?
They knock him down. The rest is basically how you fought him before. With the addition of the weird little like tornado thing.
Okay. See. I assume I'm supposed to ground pound, and I can't. How do...
L button.
You can remember basic mechanic.
but that was when we don't play it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And by a while, I mean like a week.
Mm-hmm.
What? What?
I assume he closes his mouth, I guess, if you're not aiming at if you hit his body.
Mm.
Either that or he just got a time limit on how long his mouth is open.
So
Wait, he had just opened it.
that I think is a weird result of how water is done. Because it's kind of like individual little spouts of it, not
Mhm.
like a continuous stream. I believe one of the like droplets got him before the actual stream of it, which if you like stop spraying into his mouth, it resets him.
I see.
Just sounds like a consequence of the weird physics and controls of this game.
Yeah.
Like I think it treated the single droplet as starting and stopping the spray.
Weird. Oh. What?
Yeah, they're pretty generous on the aiming.
I mean, there is no reticle, so
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why could I not just have it, game?
That I think is a thing relating to just making sure everything works fine.
I
Probably.
think it's rather than
Um,
dynamically spawning it.
Is the I know Shadow Mario will do that. Like
Uh-huh.
whenever he drops a Shine Sprite, it just falls wherever you beat him.
Mm-hmm.
But most other Shine Sprites have like a designated spot.
Mm-hmm. Secret of the Dirty Lake. Oh. I guess I can't fall into that.
That would be a bad idea.
You probably could. You just would probably hurt.
Also, you will notice most of the time when you save someone, that's all they have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch.
Mhm.
They'll get lost.
Just gonna ignore the path they give.
Hmm. Speedrunning doesn't use the path.
That guy's blue, or is that gray?
Okay. Let me jump.
And then, you can touch the ground there. That's something that, I've noticed some people try not to do because of the lake. But it seems to only count if you, like, actually get submerged.
Mm-hmm. Turbo nozzle.
That nozzle does not prevent you from being harmed by the lake.
I didn't know it would push me forward.
We did say
Um,
there's a dash.
Hmm.
I didn't know it was gonna push me forward as it charged.
Mm.
He does auto run for that. Also, not a super useful nozzle in that level in general. Because it's best utilized in the water because it like constantly refills as you use it. Because you'll run out of water very fast if you just use it on land. But this is episode 6.
Something like that.
Episode 7 is always a Shadow Mario thing, which doesn't really like require specific nozzles and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And episode 8 is another like vertically focused one.
Hmm.
So the only level that you have to really like
Do I
use it,
have to complete a level to unlock the nozzle boxes?
I don't think so. I don't remember where the second one is for that one. I think it was on the wall somewhere over there. We might be able to see it.
It should have been by the water wheel. Ooh. Oh, I'm scared.
If you dive, I think it won't hurt you also, because I believe it's tied to the surface.
But I can't move. Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah, the level that we get it in, we can't really use it, because the lake is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 remaining levels don't make use of it either. And you
Fun.
also don't use it in the cave that you go into, because it's like all of the secret caves, where you just lose flood.
Oh, I was like, where do I even go? Because I thought it was just for the box. Forgot I can go into caves and stuff.
Hmm.
Oh, you just get the one.
Yeah, you can't start and stop with that.
Oh, it's gonna suck. Hmm. Wait, is that one flipping the? Yeah. I guess it doesn't matter which way they flip, but the fact that
Mhm.
that one's flipping the other direction.
Yeah, it depends on how they're oriented.
Your color.
Mhm.
Oh, the direction they're moving.
Hmm.
It said, nah, he's sleeping, you can't camera.
Mhm.
It's really odd.
Can't look around if his eyes are closed.
I'm not even looking through his eyes. There's a lot to do with that camera.
Yep.
For a brief moment, I thought you were just gonna do the same thing again.
Slightly different. I need to just do the jump slide. I'm probably gonna fail this one miserably a couple times.
Hmm.
You'll be all right. It's just it's platforming. You're allowed to try.
As a bit of trivia relating to the thing I said earlier, this is where you would see the like dev stuff,
Mm.
and the thing that it was is you would have two like textureless cubes
Yeah.
marking the endpoints of those, and like a little dotted thing showing their path. So it was kind of a weird, like unintentional easy mode for it.
That freaked me out. No, 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 no.
I mean, at least you made it over to the one up that time.
Yeah.
Hey, also, that's another thing that you will notice with these levels. They put one-ups in them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
As they should, because of that. It's a good jump.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this.
Yeah, the cubes are very stress-inducing.
At least it has like ball physics.
Mm-hmm.
And not cube physics.
Yeah.
It's a long way down.
So that's another thing. The ones that like go higher up don't move the like bottom of the level
Mhm.
to coincide with
That's-
that.
That's funny. Well,
It's a good thing I got 2 1-ups that last run.
yep. Are the clouds there just for decoration, or do they do anything, TJ?
You can stand on them. Most cases, it's not really recommended to, because it's like if you have a moving platform like here, you'll just kind of be stuck there.
Right.
But they do like
Oh my god.
have collision and stuff.
I don't know why
I'm
the
just
path
curious.
the path I was taking doesn't exist here anymore.
Weren't you going from blue to red to blue?
Yeah,
as
I
you were jumping
was. But the blue was flipping before I could do it. I feel so slidey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are quite. You know what this sound reminds me of?
Hmm.
Do you remember the old Pixar short, the snow globe one with the snowman trying to get to the mermaid,
Yes.
or not the mermaid, the Miami souvenir, but ends up with the mermaid. That's what this song reminds me of. Is that short's music?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what the short is called though.
I mean, I would assume just like Snow Globe or something like that.
I don't know.
I have no idea. I can't
I'd have
even
to
think
look
about
it up.
what you were talking about. I don't know if I've seen that short.
I posted in our chat at some point. Knick Knack, that's what it's called.
Hmm.
It actually has 2 versions. The one that got shown in the original 1989 version.
Does it say what the difference is?
I know exactly what the difference is. Also, I didn't know there was a platform there.
Mm-hmm.
In the original 1989 version, the Miami chick souvenir has large breasts. That's the only difference. Oh, and the
Hmm.
mermaid, I think, as well.
Weird. It's always just a weird thing to change.
Yeah. Right.
I think that's the only version of it that I've seen, because I don't have any recollection of ones that like don't have that.
This cube is anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't be able to stand on the side like that.
You said like, is that like atmospheric entry ground pound?
Yeah.
If you start a ground pound and fall for long enough, you basically get like a super one.
Interesting.
Why did the... Is it because I'm not mashing through the cutscene?
Possibly.
There you go. They're the two versions of Knick Knack. Kind of annoying that you have to do a wall jump there.
I know, right? It's because it's higher up.
Right. At least that one you can just walk onto.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, Discord.
Hmm.
Unable to play embedded video.
Yeah, it's gonna make you go to the actual YouTube. I don't know why it's been doing that, or they changed it. I think they changed it because, well, I shouldn't say I don't know why. I think they changed it because it impacts the way ads are played.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Jesus.
Oh.
It might also
You
have something to
No.
do.
I was so close.
It might also have something to do with copyright type stuff. Because I've
Getting around
noticed
DMCA's.
Because I've noticed things that are like
Or is it DRM? DRM.
something like that. I've noticed things
Digital
that
rights
are
media.
like specific properties and things like that tend to
Yeah.
do that more than just like a random video.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense if it's a DRM thing.
I don't like these secret levels. They make me feel like I'm bad at the game. More than the game already does.
You suddenly become very aware of how much you rely on FLUDD when you play these levels.
To like fix your jumps.
Yeah. Or just skip platforming entirely.
That's why I like to do a thing with Shadow Mario that I'll probably bring up more when we like actually do that level.
I also keep forgetting I have a camera stick, because old games like this used to not.
Yeah, in 64 it would be...
That was masterfully done.
Thank you.
But 64 it would just be like rough movements of it.
Unless you're playing the DS version, which had the clicks.
And then Galaxy, I think, went back to like the same kind of camera because it doesn't have the right stick.
Yeah.
Did you not like influence the camera with a D-pad on the Wii remote?
I think you could.
I think it did the same thing as Mario 64, where you could do like left and right to get like large movements, but not any like
it
fine
like
ones.
it like pans the direction you hit the button, but it doesn't like go to where you've put it. Because like I guess didn't they still use the idea of like the lock do holding a camera and you're just telling them to like spin around basically rather than move the camera yourself?
Kind of. I think 64 is the only one that actually like visualizes it in that way, but I think it's the same general like structure that they use.
Oh god, I thought it was kept.
That was very far away.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna keep moving. So you go from red to blue back to red and then jump over.
Yeah.
Well, at least I've somehow managed to get the majority of my lives back.
Getting the 2 lives helps right?
Yeah.
Besides, you're getting better at them.
Yeah, and like as much as this makes me feel bad at the game, it's also like Meat Boy. Yeah, you just learn.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get better at these, oh, I didn't know that was move tech. Ah. Freaking if you do the backwards long jump and then dash out of it, you just go flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to test that.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, where I won't lose lives for it. Why were you so far? Did I not mash fast enough? No, I definitely let this Shine Sprite be there. Yup.
Almost saved
Dang
it.
it. No, Mario. Why? You deserve that. Bong on the head on the way down. Deserve.
Mario heard you talking about getting all your lives back.
Yeah. He said, here, let me fix that real quick.
Thanks. You didn't try the 7? Oh.
I swear, if you don't jump early, you don't jump at all.
Mm. So that might be another thing with how this game is programmed. Because it... I forget the exact terminology for it, but it has, like, fourth frames, I believe they're called, where it calculates something, I believe 4 times in a set of frames. I think it might either be per frame or in, like, sets of 4 frames. I'd have to, like, refresh on it, but it's a weird thing where like that one weird slide level that I was talking about with the timer.
I can just walk over those?
As long as you don't hit a certain steepness in the slope, you can just walk on it. It's very dangerous to do, which is why I wouldn't typically do it, but you can.
They just act like the cubes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure, given my confidence with the cubes, it should be okay.
It's a lot easier to slide off on the little panels because they have the very short side.
Yeah.
So you can very easily slip onto the steeper angle.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
But with the fourth frame thing, that's why that timer is like that in the one slide level. Because if it starts on a certain, like, 4th frame, you can get it to a different number despite not actually doing anything differently in terms of, like, time. And a lot of other things are checked in that manner in this game.
I feel like the waiting just feels bad.
It's one of those things that, like, it can prove platforming stuff, but not as well as, like, having more static things that you can just do quickly.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I would just prefer like an entire path that is just these flippy boys.
like there are other levels that have like the cubes in them, and in those they act more as an obstacle rather than like a thing that you need to ride.
Mm-hmm.
And those ones are better about that feeling because it's the same as this, where you just have to figure out your route.
Just had to wait. I couldn't just try to figure it out on the go. I just had to wait and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Feels bad. Uh-oh. Why is a Bowser tank here?
Well, it wouldn't be a Mario game without Bowser showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Alert. Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom has apparently been kidnapped. Again. The suspect was last seen escaping to the west, with the princess in tow. So what's really funny also is you can actually kind of ignore that story beat
Mm-hmm.
because things can't like progress until you actually do them.
Oh.
And if you choose to just keep going over here to the other shine sprites, nothing will like happen.
Well, I guess let's go do the last. Why does that have an X on?
It's a thing to clean.
What?
So, similar to the Mario M's that you can clean up, you can also do those, and they will spit out 2 blue coins, one on both ends of like a portal, so to speak. Like there are 2 instances of that X that are linked together.
Uh-huh.
Cleaning one will spit a blue coin out on the other, and vice versa.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We just found a blue coin and I don't know where it is.
Yeah. I see you successfully did the platforming.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Oh, I wasn't kidding. I did an actual new thing. Weird turtle appeared. Police suspect a link with the recent kidnapping and are investigating thoroughly.
About as thoroughly as they are investigating me.
Hmm.
Which means I will be needing to do the investigating.
You've already been investigated and sentenced. You're doing community service now.
Yeah, but they didn't do a good job.
You did a good enough job for them.
Then that guy you can talk to. It's again one of the like weird positioning things. That's the weird looking turtle. And this will also have answers for the little thing that guy was fixing.
The villain's secret hideout must be there.
Sure.
Also, I would like to
Eventually-
point out, very off the mark if it's supposed to take you to the island.
Yeah.
Since eventually Mario stopped thinking.
Punches!
This also, I believe, is the point in the game where things become just like kind of wackier.
What is this dude?
He is a Nokia, I think they're called.
That's just what the people who work at the Pinna Park look like. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
No sound.
I had to press a button.
Hmm.
I can't. Long
Or if you don't have
RNG,
net.
I guess. Seems like there's one under every basket.
That's a thing that we can't do yet. Hey, also, it looks like the chat on that one is paused.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome in.
I just was beating my head against a secret level.
You missed the classic platforming goodness.
It definitely was not half of the current runtime.
Short circuit yourself? Like... Oh. Oh, I didn't notice. Okay. Oops. Oh. Okay. I guess I'm here now.
So, there is another way to beat those that's a little more messed up.
Uh-huh.
If you let him shoot the shell out at you and then you spray him before it returns to him.
You can fill them up.
Oh.
Water conducts electricity. So,
Well, that's really easier than running over and ground pounding them.
Yes. I'm plucky of the Buckies. This claim is closed. Is that weird?
Bam.
Oh. Nah, it's definitely claim. Toot toot. Toot 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 toot. I opened it, she said nothing. Not dynamic, bad game.
Well, there's nothing in it, so of course it's not weird. The speared Yoshis.
You know, they're dead, Jim.
and that specific ride has implications that we will find out in a later episode.
Well, this one?
Yes.
Got something to do with the egg carriages. Or is it the fact that Yoshis don't exist here?
We'll see.
Yoshlis. I hardly knew ya. Yoshlis. I shall remember. A triangle.
Mhm.
That goes in the square hole.
Everything goes in the square hole. I remember these things. They're from Yoshi's Island. Oh, that's why the things on the The flaming ones on the beach were literally just that, but on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Funk's here too now.
Hello, Funk.
See, because you completed that arduous platforming, everybody's showing up.
Are these on a timer?
Yes.
The first one was for sure.
It's not like a huge deal because you can just spray it again. But I think you might need to reset the level in order to do that if you miss them. I don't remember. But I know you can, like, try again if you don't make it.
Gotcha.
Here's Bobby.
Come on, just there we go.
I did a murder. Bobby is an accomplice.
Yeah.
He hid my actions.
I thought we said hello.
My presence is not wanted? What do you mean? Oh, Funk's here now? It was just a statement that you exist here now.
I mean, I looked over the chat to look at it. Oh yeah, a new person is here.
He was just saying, like, now that I've gone through the scuff and banging my head against a wall, people are now showing up after having missed that.
He didn't have to embarrass himself in front of people.
Exactly.
It's his reward for completing the platforming challenge. Not having to be seen doing the platforming challenge.
It was a sucky challenge too.
Mm.
You got better at it pretty quickly though.
Hmm. That was sick. Oh no.
I hope your cat feels better.
He probably does. Which means he has to clean up puke. Typically, Squish only throws up like once. Oh, old block. Yeah!
You now officially have more lives than you did before the platforming.
Yeah, Indeed.
The weird sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Punch it. It did not do what I thought it would do.
I thought
I thought
I'd
it would
have to
flip
dive
you
in.
over.
I thought I had to like dive into it or something.
See, I thought those were on like rotating and they would flip you over.
So they will do that, but that's not how you activate them.
Oh wait, we
Punching
have.
them is how you did it in the old games.
Yep.
They do have those ones also.
Kind of forgot like a core mechanic of this game. Oh, I love this camera.
The no camera, you mean?
Yeah.
In a surprising twist, a lot of the things in this game are activated by the new item that you get from the series.
Yep.
It's like the classic Zelda thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just got this item. What do I need to fight the boss? Well, it's probably this item.
And then these are more the ones that you were talking about.
You hit them.
Am I doing this too early? Do I actually get a reward for doing this?
Kinda. This is part of a later episode. I mean, there's not like any issue with doing it. You just don't really like get anything for it. Like at the moment, it's more so just like kind of exploring.
There's nothing up here.
So that's a devious little thing that they do. Yes. When you are hanging, pressing
to
A
jump.
is how you do that. The logic to it, I believe, is that A always makes you go up,
Yeah.
and
B makes you let go or punch.
which can get a little confusing, like in the moment, but you also pick up on it pretty quickly.
It was gonna be my next guess. I just didn't feel like climbing all the way back up there after you said I wouldn't get anything for it. Rip my phobia.
Did the perpetrator
Hmm.
get away?
Welcome back from ad break. You don't normally get ads. The eyes look like targets. Amazing spectacle. Is this a new show of ours? You guys are great. Whoever hired you needs a raise. I love how you play a fearless hero. He's like a bad version of you, but you both look like the same and stuff. Well, as a director of this park, I want to ensure your success. How about I provide you with a hero's vehicle? Follow me.
So I'd like to point out he's the director of the park, and he didn't know what this is, and just assumed it was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's the director. He doesn't make plans.
Was I not supposed to fire that yet? Oh.
So the bullet bills don't need to be hit with the rocket. You can just spray them.
Okay. So it's just him that needs to be hit with the... Oh. Oh, and we just get them along the track.
You manage to aim well enough. You can also one cycle this boss.
Oh, it doesn't
It's
aim
not
down.
the direction I thought that would go.
No.
That I think might have been because of the bullet bills.
Is it better just to take the hit from the bullet bill if you have the rocket, or just shoot it with the rocket?
It depends on where you are on the track, I would say.
Like that one, probably tanking.
There's a lot of bullet bills.
Yeah. Okay, I just can't.
He's also now short enough that that specific
I didn't
one doesn't
notice
work.
he's short.
He's been losing sections and pieces in general.
Yeah.
Just kind of funny looking.
Oh, close. Should have gone to the other side of the pole.
He was only sick on the floor, so you at least didn't have to clean your bed at 3 a.m. That's better.
That's a nice silver lining.
Yep. First try. Ma'am, you have magical powers. Why don't you just get
She doesn't
away.
have the vibe. She doesn't have the vibe rod. It don't work.
Leave my mama alone, you bad man. I won't let you take Mama Peach away. Mama Peach? I'm your mama?
I think Peach would have remembered giving birth to you.
And see, that's the thing I'd like to point out about this scene.
My mama got kidnapped by
She doesn't deny it or question it in any way,
so I
as if like there's a possibility that that is correct.
that was you? This
I mean, magic does exist.
always said all my wishes come true. A strange old man in a white coat gave it to me. A strange old man in a white coat? But why would you pretend to be Mario? Papa told me everything. He said,
Mario's a bully, he never fights fair.
he said,
Junior, you gotta try to outsmart Mario.
so I tried to get Mario sent to prison. But they didn't lock him up, and now he came to steal Mama Peach again. You pest! Stop following us! No, not again.
Wouldn't the drag from the propeller pull it down?
And you would think.
Don't worry about it.
Also, very unfortunately named location in retrospect.
What is it called?
The little volcano they have over there is named Corona Mountain.
Ow.
You say Corona?
Mm-hmm.
This is why Rosalina's better. No fuss, no drama. She's apparently Luigi's daughter.
I mean, Corona just means a crown, though.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Cancelled? What do you mean cancelled?
like,
Said the C word? It's not a C word that would get me cancelled. There is one. I am not gonna use that because I'm in America.
I mean, if you do a handstand, you can do it. Was the light tower or this one the second one?
This
Well, that
one
was
I
the
think
second
was
one.
the second unlock. I mean, there's not any actual specific like level 1,
Order.
2, 3 or whatever. Like, the first one is the only one that's actually like the designated like baby starter levels.
The Gooper blooper.
Mhm.
Gross. Oh, I remember seeing this level.
Hmm.
Oh. Apparently can't get through it because boxes.
Yep.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, so that was because you did the side flip. Those don't really like.
On.
Mm.
Also boxes. Better leave that to a Kiwi or an Aussie. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, they don't want you taking the shortcut up there.
Clearly.
No shortcuts allowed.
They're like, we designed this level.
Mario,
We will show it respect.
Mario.
Press Y with this play.
Also incorrect controls because of the Joy-Cons.
Hmm.
The unfortunate thing with this version of the game, not like factoring in the GameCube controller,
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of the time you will need to probably just disregard the actual button prompts that Blood tells you
Mm-hmm.
and just take the like general advice. You can also get rid of the M there.
It wasn't letting me.
It takes a bit because of the floor area.
Oh.
It's one of those things that's a little harder to like aim at the floor because of how Blood is.
But it's weird that I was able to do it there, but like in the I'm gonna like look at this part of it, it was like
I usually switch to the hover nozzle to do ones like that because there's no like actual aiming involved, and also I think the two streams actually like count as
more water.
That's interesting.
At least it feels like that.
Well, that's good enough. Feels good. Feels like it works, and it probably works well enough.
This is also, I think, one of the few times that the general mess is probably not anything to do with Shadow Mario.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, put it in the ground. Sure. It's kind of weird that this entire area is like, yeah, don't worry about like actually climbing on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. It's much more effective to just go in the water, swim to where you're supposed to climb up.
Mm-hmm.
So many blue coins.
There's a decent amount of them. By my recollection, each level has around 10 to 11 shine sprites in it. And there are only about 7 levels. And that gives you about like 70 to 80, depending on like how they do it, which leaves the rest to be blue coins.
I see.
That's a lot. Maybe it was just maybe they did it like that because oh yeah, we'll make the blue coins how you save.
And there are also like a decent amount that are just kind of on their own, like the ones that you find in the plaza. But I'd say the most you can get without like using the blue coins is probably around 90-ish. So a good like 30 or so of them are just blue coin. Also, no idea what those are. They only appear, like, here.
Weird.
I'm tempted to say even they only appear in this specific episode, but I don't remember for sure.
Mm-hmm. This is incorrect. Oh, so I do just have to wait.
Hmm.
I was gonna try to do some like, no,
I mean, you could probably make it.
no.
I mean, blood also helps with that.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't remember if I could glide out of it or not.
Mhm. And then, from what that guy said, this also might be one of the, like, actual intended introduction points for the Chucksters.
Mm.
Because there's that, like, entire just subgroup of the Piantas that just like throwing things.
Yeah, that is true. No, 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 no. Can y'all just like raise and lower the submarine?
They do actually raise it up in the later ones. I don't think it like moves, but it does like change position between episodes.
Mm-hmm. I guess I will just wait.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think I was going that far.
Actually, I think you can spray the thing there to do that.
No way I was hitting that from below, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. No, not a clue. Oh. No, no. Bruh. What? This game.
Mm-hmm.
What is even the point of this crane?
To do this.
Yeah, sure.
I do kind of wonder if he like acknowledges that you did that.
Nope. Unless he means like these things too. Seems no.
Well, those are important. They tell you what's inside.
Nah. Definitely not important. Can I just sever a tentacle?
Yes.
Maybe. Hopefully it was not the one he needed. You just spray his face? Or do you have to do something else?
I think I might have to step on the tentacles. I don't know. Why did that work?
I kinda thought you tried to like... Yeah, that's what I thought you'd have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Clear the thing and rip out the cork.
Yep. You must find a way to fight. You don't say.
Enjoy your lurking.
Thank you for the lurk.
Just has gone into the dark void. You just keep filling it with water.
Oh, I don't think it's a fill. No. That is such a weird sound effect.
Oh, can you shoot it in the face and then when it drops the tentacles down, grab all of them?
Right.
So that they smack and then they smack back in his face.
I think I'm supposed to be just grabbing the face. Because I can still grab the face.
Okay.
I think I'm supposed to be making him upset so I can smash the tentacles down. And then do it safely.
So there's a little bit of both for it. You can grab the tentacles and pull them, which will like pull them off like the initial one.
It wasn't letting me. Can I not pancake them if I want to grab them?
You can. You just need to like hold the button for it. Isn't it?
Okay.
Indeed.
But as you saw there, you don't like actually need to do that.
Yeah. Blooper surfing safari.
Okay, so this one is fun. You'll see generally how this works.
Uh-huh. I'm the big daddy of blooper surfing. You like surfing? Hop on a blooper and give it a whirl. Big Daddy waives all liability for accidents. Now hang on.
Hang loose. If you get hurt, it's your own fault.
I mean, I'm here on community service, so I don't care.
Even if you weren't, it'd still be your own fault. Oh, is this a platform level? Race. Pick the fast one.
Can I do tricks?
Kinda. You can like off-road them, sort of, so to speak.
Speaking of tricks, gotta play SSX Tricky.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Mm.
For like a stream or two.
Oh, you gotta do it with Parsec, so the three of us can play the races together.
You have to pay for Parsec now.
Really? I didn't have to last time I used it, like a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
As long as you're parsecing to a friend, I didn't have to do it.
Okay. We can definitely try.
Yeah.
We'll just have to set it up earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
I do it at 8 o'clock in the morning.
What, trying to set it up or doing
Yeah.
the snowboarding?
No, I'm trying to set
No, we should set it up. We should set it up beforehand to make sure it works.
Yeah. I just realized there's a cone disguised by the A that I'm going immediately for.
You are directly facing it, yes.
It'll be fine.
Sounded like really bad grinding right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you're scraping a water creature's face against concrete, so I can't imagine it's a good thing happening.
I mean, you don't know what the bloopers are into.
Am I just supposed to be in it?
I forget the exact time.
Excuse you?
That was a pretty weak time. And he kicks you out of the whole level.
He is at least nice enough to not, like, kill you.
Yeah. I wish it would just there were just more on the thing, like you get multiple tries.
Now, an interesting thing also is the different colors do control differently.
Oh, really?
Does he tell you this?
I don't think so. You kind of just have to see that for yourself. Like, this one I believe has slightly better handling than the other one.
So you're supposed to like cut corners by jumping over the concrete to be faster.
You can do that if you want. There is something about how the like checkpoints work that make it so that it's advisable to stay like generally on the path, but you can't really stray like too far away to make it problematic. So
This one handles the best of the three, it feels. It just does not feel nearly as fast.
So, this one is interesting in that what you said is basically accurate, but this one goes very fast when you are pressing any direction.
So if you like wiggle the stick back and forth.
Oh. I have to lean forward on it.
You can also do back, it doesn't really matter, but that's why it feels better, because it's accelerating into the turns that you do. But that one is actually the speedrunner preference for when they like actually use the squids for it.
That makes sense. Most
The green
control.
one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this outside area is just so you can test out the 3 of them, see what they feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it also might be slightly faster than the other ones.
Probably because you have to manually input.
Mm-hmm. You can also jump onto the others from a blooper if you want to like circle back and get a different one. But if I'm remembering right, this one also, it's like neutral speed is slower than the speed that you have when you grind its face on the ground.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
it is.
It's either slower or like in the same like speed range.
No, its neutral speed is definitely slower than just grinding it across.
So it looks like below 40 was your time limit.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also just grinding face across the thing, not even jumping them.
Mhm. And then if you are ever inclined to revisit, you get a second Shine Sprite for doing it even faster.
No.
You could do it. Give it one go.
Maybe. Same level?
Mhm.
I'll try
Is
it
it-
once.
Yeah, just give it one go.
I'll try it on the purple squid. I didn't try the inside with that one.
I will say also, I'm not sure if there's a like actual like dev intended one to pick, so it should be possible with all of them.
It'd be nice if you could restart without having to load the whole level again.
Mhm.
Yeah. This one's definitely speedier than the other.
Mhm.
Can I slow down on it?
I don't think so.
Oh.
So if you just like fail, he doesn't kick you out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's convenient.
So you said 35 seconds?
Something like that. I don't remember the exact time, but it's not like a huge difference.
I'll keep trying it if I can reset here.
Mhm.
I just didn't like restarting the whole. Can we not talk?
You actually can't. Because I believe speaking to him is what,
Spawns the fish.
well, not so much that, it's what, flags the first checkpoint, I believe. So that you can actually, like, start the race.
I can't. So while it's faster, I also can't. I can't do the short, like corner cutting stuff. I have to go pretty much center of the path.
You know, the turn radius on it is bad.
Which means I have to take turns wider. Wow. Yeah, I have to take the outside.
That one also, I think you might have to jump over the things to actually like stay on track. Because the little double turn there, I think, is just not possible for its turn radius.
Yeah. That would make sense.
Oh, looks like Hundreds is back.
Welcome back.
You got triple ripped. Or 6 if that's how you want to count it.
Yeah.
For some reason I feel like this would be really funny if you could take the thing
Huh?
and
Yeah, so it doesn't start when you get on a squid, it starts when you pass the
when you touch the water,
mhm.
basically.
That's so dumb.
Which is also why a lot of speedrunners have figured out how to do this entirely squidless. Because of course that's a thing you're able to do.
Yep.
In my head I was thinking it'd be funny if you could just go backwards to count the flag separately.
Mhm. They do a little bit to prevent that. There are, I want to say 3 checkpoints across the course that you have to touch in order to actually finish.
Oh, you can jump that wall?
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean,
I failed, but
now you know a little bit of a shortcut potentially.
Mhm. Yeah, they're a lot more lenient than you would expect.
what?
Game
Hey,
Why did
over.
it kick you out?
I think it was taking my lives.
Oh,
Because you were
really?
dying.
That's so odd.
You don't lose a life if you race bad, but you do lose a life if you slam
Hit a
into the
wall.
wall and die.
That's lame.
I thought. Well, no, there's no way. Oops, this is the wrong level. No, because I definitely, that was about the amount of lives I had.
Mhm.
The race bad definitely kills the life and puts you back.
Yeah, also another interesting thing with them. The green one, as long as you're like not doing any inputs, is actually going slow enough that it does not kill you on impact with things.
Really?
So you can end up like just pressing up against things with it.
That's funny.
I mean, it has like basically no practical use, but it's a funny little thing.
Okay, that's not a wall I can jump over.
So I want to say the first Shine Sprite is like 45-ish for
That
the
doesn't make sense though.
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Mason
it
got
does.
44 the first time.
No, I got 45.15.
Oh, I thought you got 44.
That's why I killed myself on that last run. Because I was like, I thought it had to be sub 40.
Mm-hmm. Sub 40, I think, is the like extra. It might also just be faster than your previous one, but I don't know if it actually logs that because there's not anything that like indicates it to you.
No idea.
Oh well.
Why do they have 2 anchors? Is that normal?
Probably.
I mean,
I feel like it would make sense to have that because I don't know that like you would necessarily be oriented for just a single side to work for that.
so a lot of ships do have 2 anchors. For one for redundancy, right?
Hmm.
And also sometimes you need both anchors down so you don't get moved.
Oh, that makes sense. He's controlling Barry.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Not that I would want to use the rocket nozzle, but like... It's weird that it doesn't count that I've gotten it before.
Yeah, like I said, you need to do it
Per level.
like individually per level. And you also need to unlock it in the actual like plaza to use it there. But that one is more of a like event.
Okay. Give this? No. So where am I supposed to be going?
Wherever is closest to like the entry point of the cave up there.
Oh, there's a track over here.
They also have the helpful little arrows.
Yep.
Because that's the other thing, they do like label the intended way to go through the levels.
Mm-hmm.
I usually don't do that though.
Mm-hmm.
That's more so just if you're like entirely lost and have no idea where to go.
No!
Then if you want, you can ball jump back up to that.
Oh, you can. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Angles are not kind to me.
Mm-hmm. And there was the actual nozzle.
Hmm. No.
And that's a devious little trick for some people that do that. Because that can get you with the whole B versus A thing.
Yeah. Secret level, yay!
Time for
See.
platforming.
Platforming is good for the soul. Mason.
No.
If I'm remembering right, this one is a little better about the issue with the last one.
I guess I have to be up higher.
Mario.
So rude. What did I do to deserve that?
You came into his territory.
I wanted the blue coin. I stood there for too long.
Mario.
If you're able to figure out the angles well enough, I believe you can also wall jump up to the thing.
Maybe on those two. That still seems like a pain.
It's definitely more on the advanced side of things.
Ah, I juke. Now the real level begins. Oh god. Why?
So it's very intimidating up front, but it's actually like not that bad.
It's basically just a bunch of the cube ones with
Yeah.
their ball physics.
Like, I prefer it to the last one, but also, why?
I'm not sure what that was supposed to accomplish.
I don't know.
Mario is just reminding you that platforming is still platforming, no matter how you feel about it.
That's what I was trying to do last time.
Mhm.
I just clipped through the green.
I mean, better than getting stuck.
True.
These are a lot wider than they looked at first.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they'd be like the width of the other blocks. I imagine there's not another one up because there's another one up further ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But I want to see.
Yeah,
At
that's
least
fine.
one time.
Interesting if they're not even giving you coins for it.
I know, right?
2 coins.
What a save.
Yeah.
No!
Oh no! You just had to walk.
I freak out when he starts sliding.
Sunshine physics giveth, sunshine physics taketh away.
I mean, it feels like they take more than they give.
Yeah. Why did I do that?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
I just need to not press the B button under any circumstance.
Hmm.
At least the life is easy to get to.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not ever intending to actually land on that.
Mm-hmm.
It just keeps happening.
I mean, if it works.
Yeah.
A success is a success.
That's probably safer.
Mm-hmm.
What? Fine.
And so the cogwheels there are deceptively easy to fall
Get
off of.
stuck. So do you prefer these or the pinball level?
This. Because it's my own being bad
Hmm.
at these.
The pachinko thing has like actual messed up physics in
Yeah.
it, like intentionally.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. We're about to have that. Just,
Here's Bobby.
I think this is the last level I have the patience for.
The secret levels can be very draining.
Yeah. Can't remember when I said my second stream for today starts. At 12.
Hmm.
So, that'll also give me enough time to eat something before going live again.
I also should do that at some point. Because I didn't eat anything today. I woke up like 5 minutes before left. So I had one cheese stick.
Nice.
Oh yeah, also a thing that I just remembered. It is apparently the 10th anniversary of Bloodborne today.
Oh, neat.
Nice. Too bad it'll never leave PlayStation.
Hmm. Surely they'll announce a PC port one of these days.
They're more likely to announce a PS5 remaster.
Honestly, I'd be good with that too.
No. Just want the one up.
I'll be honest, so you might just want to leave the one up and just complete the level.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that I cannot see the edge of some of these blocks.
Same. Imagine if I had missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the exact same thought. You do everything. You do the slide at the end just to miss, and have to restart.
Go careening off the edge.
Not to implant fear, but you can do that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Okay. I think I'm Mario'd out.
Yeah.
If you want, you could do one more that's a bit silly.
Okay.
You just need a single coin. That guy's on fire over here now.
Point of fight.
Now, remember the guy on the roof.
Yeah.
Go talk to him. That's interesting. It looks like the stairs just like canceled your jump.
Yeah, no idea.
He missed.
Of course he
So
missed.
there is a chance for that. I think the best way to avoid it is completely letting go of any inputs.
I wasn't pressing anything.
It may also be a little bit positional. I would try to like line up him with the building that he faces,
Mhm.
or rather that you get thrown to. And you should be able to get a coin from that little sign there, or the wanted posters.
Oh yeah. Oh my good lord.
Oh, that's the one we tried to get to before but couldn't.
Yeah. I had to wait for him to be on the building, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And now you've gotten a proper taste of what Mario Sunshine inflicts upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Janky control physics.
Hmm.
Do you like the super jump one?
Probably, yeah.
Still not enough height. Oh well. Can't quit. Well,
I think if you save, it'll give you the option to do that.
Just to make sure you save.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, if you're lurking, thank you for lurking. I'll be back in about an hour and a half with Monster Hunter.
Back
Gonna
to freedom.
no, I'm doing 3U.
You sure you don't want to do freedom?
And if you'll sit in a call with me, I'll go back to Freedom.
I gotta do some stuff today with my dad, but afterwards I'll shoot you a message when I'm around if you want.
Okay.
We could always play online co-op GU because the 3DS servers don't exist anymore.
Mhm.
True.
Otherwise, I'd have said 4U,
Mm-hmm.
and GU is fun.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a capture. Actually, do I have Generations on the Switch?
It's the only way to play it.
Okay, so yeah, I could.
Considering the Generations Ultimate didn't come out on the 3DS in the States, just Japan.
Mhm.
Oh.
GU came out on the Switch for us only.
That's right.
Yeah, I think they also did a weird like name thing with it too, didn't they?
So it was
It's like
Generations,
double cross or
and then
something.
Cross, and then double cross for the Japanese one. So cross and double cross. Ours was Generations Ultimate. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They call it cross and double cross, despite the fact that they're definitely X's both times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Japan calls the PlayStation button a cross.
I know.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The logo is
Mhm.
most definitely an X. I mean, it's cross as in lines are crossing each other. That's why it's called a cross.
Yeah.
What I'm
If
hearing,
you just if I just said the word cross, you'd probably think of like a religious cross.
Yeah.
what I'm gathering from this is that it's called Hunter Cross Hunter.
Well, technically, it's just Hunter x Hunter. You don't say the X
Mhm.
or the cross. It's literally just Hunter x Hunter.
They do that for spacing for some reason.
Yeah.
It's interesting to me how many people like don't pick up on that either, because if I'm remembering right, they do that for like episode titles too.
Yes.
So they make it like pretty clear that it's supposed to be a space.
Yeah. It'd be more clear for most people. I say most people if they used like an underscore,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or even a circle.
like how you do file naming.
Literally anything other than something that could be mistaken as a letter.
Hunter
Yeah.
times Hunter.
Hunter
Right, a lot of
equal
people think
hunter.
it's that. No, it's just Hunter x Hunter because it's the duality of the series.
Yeah.
Gon and Jin, then Gon and Killua, and then some other people who don't matter.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. I will see y'all in a bit. Bye.